Hey everyone, today I played the Mega Evolution pre-release tournament. It was tons of fun. It was my first time playing pre-release tournament, and I ended up going 2 wins, 2 ties. I finished top 3. The deck that I was fortunately to get was the Alakazam deck, in my opinion, and after playing the tournament, I think it's one of the strongest decks that you can get. It's really fun, and I think that the only one that it could be better is the Meganium deck. I don't think that the Intellion deck or the Lunatone decks are quite as strong as Meganium or Alakazam. To be completely honest, I didn't play versus a Meganium, and I don't know if the folks that I played against that had the Intellion decks or the Lunatone deck build it to the top, but I really enjoyed playing Alakazam, and I want to show you my deck list. I don't completely recall neither what I opened in the extra booster packs nor the original pre-con deck list, but I want to show you mine, what I got, and what I would improve if I could move any card from the deck, if I had like better luck opening booster packs and whatnot. First of all, the Pokemons that I use the Alakazam line. I ended up going to 1, 2 abras, 2 kadabras, 1 Alakazam. If I could, I would have taken another Alakazam with me, but I wasn't lucky enough to get another Alakazam. As energy acceleration, I use 2 spoinks, 2 grumpigs. These folks are really great to charging your Pokemons. I use 1 xerneas. I was pretty lucky, and I opened a Meganium EX. Look at it. It's really cool. I opened 1 and I ended up using it. I thought of it as a stupid gimmick in the beginning, but it ended up being a really strong attacker. I also went 1 tyrogue as an opener, and also as a fun thing to play if I ended up going second, to have something to attack. I ended up going pretty lucky and knocking out some really strong Pokemons with this. This one, it does base 10 damage plus you get to flip coins, and until you have 1 tails, the attack is going to do 30 per each heads that you get. And I ended up knocking down some really strong basic Pokemons with luck. But yeah, I don't know if it's one of the best cards that you could get. It only has 30 hit points, so it's almost a free prize for your opponent. I also played 1 delibird. The delibird is really fun because with its first attack, it's basically like the ability from Pidgeot EX, where you can search for 1 card from your deck. So I ended up trying to open with either of these 2. The delibird is also a stupid gimmick. I thought it was really fun to include delibird in a deck. It ended up giving me 1 game because I opened with 2 abras. I had 1 kadabra in my hand, and I ended up with my first attack looking for 1 Alakazam. So after that, I went completely mad and started accelerating a lot. But it's a stupid gimmick. If I have gotten another Alakazam, I probably would have changed either the Delibird or the Tyrogue for the other Alakazam. I included a jinx because it does 30 more damage per per energy that the active enemy Pokemon has. I ended up playing Jinx because I thought of it as a good counter to Meganium. I never played versus a Meganium, but I leave it there anyways. Yeah, it was really cool. And as a general strategy, you use these two to accelerate energies. I'm going to talk about it later in the future, but my three main things to hit with was the Alakazam, the xerneas, or the Mega Mawaile EX. I ended up winning one game only hitting with Mega Mawaile. It's really good. You need 3 energies to hit 260 or 2 energies to hit 80 per prize that you have taken. So it was a really good card to close the game or to start swinging with. It was really good. So these were my 3 main attack Pokemons, or the things that I ended up doing damage with. The other Pokemons were supporters. I never I never charged the grumpig. I honestly thought it was a waste of energy, because if I already had any of these 3, I would just prefer to charge energies to it, because the grumpig, you need 3 energies into him and it only hits 60. But if you compare it to, you also need 3 energies with xerneas and it's going to hit 120. The Alakazam pretty easily could take down any other main Pokemon of the decks. If you play this with Lillies Determination in combo, you could pretty easily knock down any of the other main Pokemon. For example, the Inteleon or the Meganium. But yeah, these were like my main 3 attackers. Talking about Lillies Determination, the deck, I think it gets 2 in the base. I ended up opening a 3rd one, which was really good. These were my main search engine, other than the Alakazam line. I also played one Ciphermaniac. It's a really good combo with Kadabra. It's basically like having an active spot Goldengo that you can play with. So I ended up doing Ciphermaniac. This one, it's you get it with the deck, so you can combo like doing Ciphermaniac and evolving one Kadabra and just getting the 2 cards that you need. I played this guy because the Pokemon, there is like a moth Pokemon in the water deck that sleeps your Pokemon. So what I ended up doing in some turns to avoid my Pokemon being asleep was to change my active Pokemon for the Tyrogue to be on the active spot and to wake up my Pokemon, and then free retreat the Tyrogue and, I don't know, get the Alakazam back in the active spot and start swinging again. I played this one, which is like you can get two cards. You can draw 2 cards, or if the rival has 3 prize cards or less, you can draw 2 more. So it was another really good draw engine, because you only, like the pre-release tournaments, you only get 4 prizes. So after they knocked down the Tyrogue, it was just pretty easily to use this card to start drawing more cards, which it ends up being really good to hit with Alakazam. I was pretty fortunate to open one boss order, so I run one boss order with the deck. Again, pretty straightforward, pretty good. I use it once for Gust, and the other times I use it to knock down what I really wanted to knock down on the game. You get one Brock Scouting with the deck on the main list. It is really good. You can search for a Kadabra, for a Alakazam, for the grumpigs, or it can help you set down your... I sometimes use it to grab my other two attacking Pokemons. So the Xerneas and the Mega Mawaile, you can get them with this guy. It was really good. I think of the Megas, if you want to play one and you are fortunate enough to get one, I think Mega Mawaile is one of the bests, because it doesn't have it's not weak to any of the cards that end up being played. It's weak to fire, contrary to Mega Kangaskhan, that it's weak to fighting, and the opponent can easily get 3 prizes with it. So yeah, I think that's what I ended up going with Mawaile. To get back Pokemons from the discard, I use this Neridian Sate, I think it's called. I don't know how it's called. But yeah, I use this one to get back Pokemons from the discard. If Alakazam was my only option, I would just bring all the line back and draw more cards. It was really good. But yeah, that's it for trainer, for supporters, for tools, for items. I'm sorry. This new watch that allows you to devolve one of your psychic Pokemons. It was really good to take advantage of the abilities of Grumpig or Alakazam. There was I had one turn where I evolved a spoink in the active slot that it was not charged, because I thought that I would get the energies to start swinging. Instead of the energies, I got an Alakazam. So I ended up using this watch to devolve the Grumpig, because the Grumpig has 2 retreat costs, while the spoink only has 1. So I used this one to be able to retreat more easily the spoink. It was really good. I also was fortunate enough to get one Ultra Ball. I opened this from a pack. Again, pretty good search engine for any of the evolutions that you have. The deck comes with a copy of Body Puffin, which is really great. The deck also has two of these Pokeballs, which again is not ideal. It's like a bootleg version of a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball. The only good thing is that it allows you to search for cards that are at the bottom of the deck. So I ended up doing a combo with Investigation Kit, which is really good. These ones come in the pre-build deck. You can draw and look at the first 3 cards of your deck. You can either arrange them in any way you like and put them at the top of the deck, or you can put it at the bottom of the deck and shuffle your deck. So I comboed this card with this Pokeball to get like any Pokemon that I needed. For stadiums, I played 2 Mystery Gardens. I never got to use them because, like you can see, I don't have that many Pokemons, that many psychic Pokemons. So I ended up always having more cards in my hand than psychic Pokemons on the field. In one of the mirror matches that I got, the other fella played more heavily around psychic types, so I see the value on it, and I think it's really good. But I only use them to get rid of the stadiums or the water stadiums that are really good, because you can, the water deck, it wants to put your Pokemon to sleep, do a little bit of damage, and then the Inteleon will come to the active spot and snipe anything that you need. So I ended up using my stadiums to block that, to have them get that extra retreat cost. So I ended up using only for that, like a stadium removal device. This was pretty much my deck. I went pretty conservative with energies. I ended up running six psychic energies to accelerate my Pokemons, and 2 metal energies to swing with Mega Mawaile, and it was really good. It was really fun. I probably were really lucky with this, because I have a really low count of psychic energies. Nevertheless, I was lucky enough to always be able to charge Pokemons with my grumpig. There was this one turn when I look at the top 4 cards of my deck, and it was like literally the 2 metal energies, 1 psychic energy, and I think one other random thing. So I ended up fully charging my Mawaile and start swinging with that. So yeah, these are some of the things to have in mind. This was my deck. It ended up being pretty fun. I wanted to share it with you, and hope you have a lot of fun playing the pre-releases on your side. And I'll see you later in another video. Bye bye.